Welcome, Billy Nation, to Game 2 of our Region 4. Paige, you're not supposed to catch me with my glasses on. Region 4, 4A, Division 1 area playoffs. That's a lot to get out here at the start. We've got Vernia Bears versus the Battling Billies tonight. Or this beautiful Saturday afternoon for a little softball. There you see the Vernia Bears on camera getting ready. There's the Battling Billies in the dugout. This is Game 2, where the Billies were victorious last night by a score of 14-3 down the road at Hayes High School. We're at Dripping Springs High School today. Thank you to Dripping Springs for hosting Game 2 and possibly Game 3 this afternoon and evening. So thank you to our title sponsor today of Diamond W Specialties, and we'll be back shortly with action.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battling Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Bee Creek Communications, Creek Street Dental, The Inside Story, Joseph Financial Partners, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
All right, welcome back here to Dripping Springs Softball Stadium, where we're about to hit the player introductions. We are about 10 minutes away from game time here in Game 2. Little note again about our title sponsor as they appear there on our scoreboard at the top magically. That is Diamond W Specialties. They will take care of any of your building needs in the Hill Country. First, we're going to have intros for Vernia. There she goes, number 4, center fielder Maddie Duncan. Number 14, her sister, a sophomore. In left field, Emily Duncan. Number 29, Kinsey Soriano, playing shortstop. First base, number 28, Abby Lundeen. If you watched last night, you remember she was the relief pitcher that did a really good job against the Battling Billies. She's back at first base tonight. Then number 19, Kayla Soriano, second baseman for Kayla Soriano. And then number 23, pitching today again to start, Lucy Schlachter. And then right field, number 0, Allie Burton. Now number 1, Gracelyn Spain catching. Number 18, Brianna Ferris playing DP. And the flex position will be third baseman, number 9, Haley Colton.
Number 3, Kaylee Coble. Number 5, Lillian Franco. Number 7, Aliana Lara. Number 10, Callie Barnes. Number 11, Haley Lively. And number 12, Lily Street. The head coach for the Bears is Coach Seth Schaefer.
All right, and now for the Battling Billies, we'll introduce the starters and the reserves. There's number 2, Addison Chesso, who will be taking off to play left field. First baseman, number 5, Laren Fuegi. Last night's pitcher, Ava Stewie, is playing center field tonight, number 6. And number 19, senior catcher, Madison Wright. Number 44, playing third base again today, Brendel Wolf. Designated player will be hitting number 20, Sydney Meyer, another senior. And there goes shortstop, number 10, junior Riley McGuffey. Second base, number 11, Bella Finley. And in the circle today pitching is number 99, McKenna Dicker. The flex player today playing right field, number 3, Liv Dunlop. Dunlop. The reserves, number 1, Abigail Finley. Number 7, J.C. Tribes. There goes number 12, Nora Chesso. Number 15, Natalie Simmons. Number 21, Lily Hickman. Number 25, Morgan McGuffey. And number 27, Michaela Krenwagi. All right, here we're going to see a few ads. While at the stadium we do the national anthem, we'll be right back with the game.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA Civic.
Back here at Dripping Springs Softball Stadium as the Battling Billies head to the field to play defense as the home team today in Game 2. Here you see on the screen the matchups. Fredericksburg ended the regular season at 21-9, 9-1 in districts. They were district champs of District 26. Headed to the Division I playoffs for 4A, Region 4. Beat Austin Travis in the first round in a single game playoff, and here we are in Game 2 after winning Game 1 last night. Vernia enters the game as district runner-up of District I think 27 was, and they lost two close games to Cuero, who was their district champion. We know a little bit more about Vernia after seeing the game last night. Here's their lineup again on the field. The two Duncan sisters, Madison a senior, Emily a sophomore, will get us started. They're both slappers from the left side, put a lot of pressure on the left side of the defense. Very fast. They were quick on the bases last night, quick to first base. A couple singles for them last night, and then waiting on in the hole will be shortstop Mackenzie Soriano, number 29, the top 3 hitters. There's first baseman Addison Lundeen. And here we go for the first pitch from McKenna Dicker. Pop fly in the infield. Looks like shortstop McGuffey right behind the circle makes the catch for out number 1. Madison Duncan liked that first pitch. He got after it. I expect Vernia to be aggressive here. Here's the replay, which is coming to us today from Sterling Real Estate Group. Thank you to Tanya Chambers and her group of real estate people over there. We appreciate all the support. And there is going to be an error there on the second baseman. The ball shoots through all the way in the gap out there. Again, Vernia sees the first pitch and is aggressive in the box. The Duncan sisters saw 2 pitches and put the ball in play twice there. Came a little hot there to Bella. Got through there and all the way to the wall. But we'll go E4 on that one. Brings up Kinsey Soriano, the shortstop. High and outside. All of these Vernia Bears have really good hitters. They have really, really high average at the top half of their lineup. You can see they're going to be a little aggressive today in the box. Just a bit outside there for ball 2. And there's the latest addition to Billy's Live. You can see the strike box. The Paige is getting it zoned in there on where we're at. Caught the bottom of the strike zone there, outside corner for strike 1. McKenna changed speeds there just a little bit. Nice pitch. Low and away. Across the plate there, Paige, for a strike. 2-1 count. Here it comes. One hopper to Riley. Gonna get a run home. Fielder's choice 6 there for Kinsey Soriano, but gets the RBI. That brings up to the plate here with 2 outs. Number 28, Addie Lundeen. You see McKenna trying to stay away to the outside corner there. Mackenzie Soriano does a good job of driving home that run for the Bears. Nice off-speed strike there from McKenna. She's done a really good job this year of mixing speeds. You can see Lundeen was not quite ready for an off-speed pitch, sitting on a little bit more of a rise ball, fastball there. Got her out on that front foot for a nice start to the at-bat for McKenna Dicker. Outside there for a foul ball. Pitcher's count here, no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Umpire over there wants to be sure. If we do this every time there's a foul ball, we're going to be here till about 10 o'clock. Third base umpire wanted to be sure he got on camera in the first inning, so there he was. What a beautiful day here in Dripping Springs for a little softball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, a little high. McKenna went fishing up there to see if she would swing under that one. Nice pitch there to make it a 1-2 count here with 2 outs. McKenna looked a little unsure with the sign coming from the dugout. Ground ball to Brenda Wolf at third base, collects it in time. Nice throw across the diamond to get the out. Phillies go down 1-0 here in the top of the first. And be right back on Billy's Live.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Here comes the Battling Billies lineup to start the bottom half of the first inning. Addie Shesso hitting .486, playing left field. Number 5, Laren Fuegi. Had a big night last night, hitting .515 on the year. Ava Stewie playing center field tonight, hitting .310. Maddie Wright, .464, catching. Brenda Wolf had a really good night in the box. Sprayed ball all over the field last night. Batting .516, playing third base. Sydney Meyer, the DP. Who, when she comes up, we're going to hope for a first inning like yesterday where she hit a bomb about 2:30 last night, dead away center field. Then number 10, Riley McGuffey at shortstop. Second baseman Bella Finley, and then pitcher McKenna Dicker will hit in the 9-hole today. Here we go with the first pitch from Lucy Schlachter. A little off speed inside to Addie Sinchesso. 1-0 count here to Addison Chesso. Yeah, in the circle today is Lucy Schlachter. She was the young lady who started last night for Vernia that we put up 8 runs. That was like a millimeter outside. Good eye there by Addison Chesso. We're back here at a 2-1 count. Whoop. She better hurry. Addie's quick, safe at first base. I think if Addison had it over again, she changed that angle a little bit, get it past the pitcher, but off the glove of the pitcher gave her enough time. We're going to let the official score, Paige Finley, let us know if that was a single or E1. What you got, Paige? This Paige in my ear says single. Single for Addie Chesso to start the game. She's at first with no outs, and here's Laren Fuegi. And a stolen base there. Ooh. Weird side there by Addie. I think she was thinking we were still in haze last night where the turf was wet and you were going to slide about 10 feet past the bag. She slid a little early. There you go. And the turf grabbed her. So, but it's still, had a big enough jump and speed. She was there early. I'm not sure of the count here. I think, what is paid? I think that was a ball. That's a bit outside for 2-0 count. Yeah. We got Addie Chesso out there at second base with no outs and Laren Fuegi in the box. Ground ball to the shortstop here. Addie takes a step back to second and then makes a nice run and a diving slide, head first slide in the third. Nice job there, Addison Chesso. A little sacrifice action. 6-3 on the put out there for Laren, but advances Addison over to third base. So here's Ava Stewie playing center field tonight. Pitched last night, pitched a really good game last night. Center field today, here comes the first pitch. That looks like a double. Off, short hops the wall. Addison Chesso scores. Ava Stewie with a better slide than Addie had out there at second base that time. Double to center field, short hops the wall for Ava Stewie. She went up aggressive. Saw the first pitch, drove it out there to the gap, went low into the zone. Here we got one out. Ava Stewie out of second base, and senior catcher Madison Wright up to bat. Kind of the same start we had versus Miss Schlechter yesterday at Hayes High School. Fly ball out to right field. Oh, snuck it under the scoreboard for a home run. 2-run home run by senior catcher Madison Wright. Big high five there from Coach Dietrich. An emphatic stomp on the plate. A little celebration is always fun at home plate. Looks a little bit, feels like the same repeat of the first inning last night. Sydney Meyer had the home run in the first inning last night. Today was Madison Wright's turn. Get a home run. Little oppo action out there over the head of the right fielder. Snuck it right above the fence under the scoreboard. Coach Schoenert from Vernia comes out to the circle. Has a short, quick message for his defense and right back to the dugout. Coach Dietrich needs to smile over there. Got a home run first inning and give us a 3-1 lead. Great start here today for the Battling Billies. Now up, number 44, Brenda Wolf, sophomore third baseman. Ground ball. Ground ball there in the 5-6 hole, went off the third baseman's glove. Had a little weird spin on it, then bounced away from the shortstop to get out to the grass. I'm sorry, the green turf out in left field. So we still got one out. Brindle's at first base. We're gonna give Brindle a base hit to the third baseman there. And brings up the DP tonight, number 20, Sydney Meyer. Takes a strike on the outside corner to start her at bat. There we go, Sydney. Let's have another hit like you did last night. And whew, that's what we call the river. That white line on the outside box there is called the river. Went right back there for the second strike. And here will be an 0-2 strike count for Sydney. She chokes up a little bit, scoots up a little box a little bit. Sydney's got it scooted a little bit closer to the plate there. Almost has her toes there on the chalk. She's going to stay away there on outside for ball one. You can tell I'm an old school softball guy because that's not chalk anymore, that's paint. It never leaves the turf up there. She's getting a little closer to the paint there in the box. Here we go, the 1-2 count. In off the hands, and it goes. Nice play there by the shortstop. Jammed her there a little bit. Didn't get enough pop on the swing to get it over the shortstop's head. So F06 there for Sydney's at bat, and brings up number 10 shortstop Riley McGuffey. Got 2 outs with Brindle Wolf over at first base. See if Riley can extend the lead here. A wide throw up over there, the first base. Nice play there by Abby Lundeen, the first baseman, to keep that ball in the infield. 0-1 count here to Miss McGuffey. Ground ball to shortstop. Nice play there by one of the Soriano sisters for out number 3. Yeah, the Billies with 3 runs on a 2-run RBI home run by Madison Wright completes the first inning with Billies leading 3-1. After a word from our sponsors, we'll be right back with more softball.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, Arrowhead Bank, Diamond W Specialties, DR Welding and Construction, and by the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
I'm back here for the top of the second inning. We're at Dripping Springs softball field on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Spring-like weather here. I think we're in the low 70s with just a little breeze. Great start by the Billies as they take a 3-1 lead here into the top of the second. Up to bat will be number 19, the second baseman, Kayla Soriano. McKenna Dicker in the circle, first pitch, high and outside for ball 1. Billies put up 4 hits in the bottom of the first to jump out to a 3-1 lead. McKenna Dicker here for pitch number 2. Rise ball action there, just a little high. Again, both of these Soriano sisters are hitting above 500 on the year. Really aggressive at the plate. Really good hitters here. There's an illustration of that. One hops it to the center fielder for a base hit for Kayla Soriano. Brings up pitcher Lucy Schlachter to the plate with no outs and a runner on first. First pitch here is a outside corner, hits it to left field for a base hit. They go back-to-back singles here to start the top of the second. Runners at first and second here with no outs. Up to bat is number 0, Allie Burton, the right fielder. I'm going to have a little courtesy runner action here for the pitcher who's over at first base. That would be number 12. Lily Stevens for La Vernia. Got no outs here. Don't know why it takes so long to get a courtesy runner in the game, but one of my old pet peeves. Really slows the game down here. But we're back to action here with number 0, Allie Burton in the box, left-handed hitter. She's going to turn fly ball to right field. Nice play there by Liv Dunlop. Get the ball back to, she threw it all the way to third base. Get the ball back to the infield quickly to keep the runners at first and second. Yeah, it seems like La Vernia's, you know, you're down 0-1 in games count. Got to be aggressive in the box there. They're going up hacking today. A lot of first pitch swings. So here comes number 1, Graceland Spain. Had a nice night behind the plate last night. Really good defensive catcher. Here comes McKenna Dicker with the first pitch. Low for ball 1. A little curveball action there, trying to spin it away from the sweet spot of the bat. Got it a little bit low there for ball 1. Nice crowd today here at Dripping Springs. People still filing in. Beautiful day for a softball game. Inside for the second pitch, makes it 2-0 count. Coach Schoner down at third base saying, hey, 2-0 count, get one you like here and drive the ball. See what McKenna dials up here. She gets the sign from the dugout, looks at the card. Here comes the pitch for 2-0. Woo. I don't see a replay of that. I don't think that was all over the box, but he called it a ball. 3-0. Count here with runners at first and second with 1 out. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. See a deep breath there by McKenna. She's battling. She's competing here, trying to get out of here without giving up a run. Back-to-back singles by La Vernia, putting a little pressure on the Billies' defense here. high and outside for ball 4. We'll load up the bases. Looks like another courtesy runner for number 1, the catcher, who got a walk. That's going to bring out Coach Herbert out of the box there, out of the dugout to take a brief little talk with his infield, and probably telling her, hey, take a deep breath. Let's get a ground ball. Let's get a force play at first. See if it's hit hard enough. Let's try to turn 2. As we get ready for the next pitch, here we're going to take a little sneak peek at one of our sponsors today, the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
So here we go. We got bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the order up with Brianna Farias into the press box. You know, hey, we needed that out. We needed the catch. You know, a little Savannah Banana style up here. It was. I didn't catch it. My window's closed, thank goodness. But it was right up. The gentleman to my right, who's the announcer, put his hand up and put it back into the bleachers. Oh, gonna sneak that one back up the middle. Let's see if Ava's gonna throw her out at home. We're gonna. Nice throw there by Ava Stewie. Nice at bat there by number 18, Brianna Farias. Drives it right back up the box over McKenna's head for a base hit. Makes the score 3-2 here. My heart rate was going up a little bit with that ball coming, snuck in the window here. That was a nice piece of hitting there by Brianna Farias. Brings us back up to the top of the lineup here. A little slapper action here with number 4, Maddie Duncan. Ground ball there to the second baseman. We're going to throw home late. We changed the RBI there for Maddie Duncan. And Bella there at second base was playing back. Probably should have just took the out, give up the run. So we still got 1 out here now with bases loaded again. Let's see. So that was a fielder's choice 4. And an RBI there for Maddie Duncan. And here comes Emily Duncan. A repeat of the Duncan sisters here. We got 1 slapper from the left going right back to another slapper from the left. First pitch here on the way. Foul ball over the first base dugout. Umpire's walking down to first base dugout to look for some softballs. We need some softballs to keep playing here. Oh, umpire behind the plate's lefty today. He got 1 pitch, 1 in the circle now. He got 2 in his bag, and we're ready to go here. It's a long way down there to the dugout. Dugouts are way down, almost in the coach's box here at Dripping Springs. And we're back. We got some balls in action, and here we go with an 0-1 count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Number 14, Emily Duncan in the box. Change up, nice pitch there. Paige and I argued last night how to attack a slapper. I like the change up. You saw what happened there. She starts her feet through the box, and then on a change up, she can't get her hands to it. More times than not, change up in the strike zone result in a little weak fly ball somewhere. But here you go. No balls, 2 strikes. See what she does here. Fastball, line drive. We're going to double up. Oh, threw it a little wide. Could have got out of the inning there. I think Bella thought she needed to rush that. She had plenty of time to double up the runner there at first base, but nice catch there by Bella Finley, and then threw it just a little bit wide to Laren. FO4 there for Emily Duncan. They have a tie ball game here, 3-3. Bases still loaded, 2 outs. And number 29, their third hitter in their lineup, Kinsey Soriano. It flew out to the shortstop last inning there to Riley McGuffey. First pitch, line drive. Ava Stewie with a nice play. Ava thought it was going to come right to her, and it little backspin of the ball, kept drifting. Luckily, Ava's out there about 6'1" nowadays. She reached right on up and caught it. Ends the inning. They tie it up at 3-3 in the top half of the second. See what the Billies can do. We'll be right back with more action. Here's word from our sponsors.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Hello,
Nice little recap there. A page in the truck has some highlights there of how the Billies scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. The Bears from Vernia answered with 2 in the top of the second to tie the game. So in the bottom of the second for the Billies, we have up the bottom of our lineup, number 11 hitting 8th on the lineup, Bella Finley playing second base today. Thought we were ready, but got a little action over here in the Vernia dugout. Third base umpire is walking out there. He was looking at his hand. I don't know if he got stung by a bee. Didn't see that, but kind of recap the game before we get going here again to see. Looks like he's getting a Band-Aid from the athletic trainer over there from Vernia. 3-3 score here on a beautiful day in Dripping Springs. Nice crowd of both schools. Blue on the third base dugout, a little red and white action on the first base side of the bleachers today. Scoreboard operator has Vernia for 3 hits, Billies for 4 hits today. Those two errors. Last night the Billies played a really good defensive game with 0 errors, and today we kind of made 2 errors so far. You can clean that up a little bit and let the bats come to life here in the bottom of the second. Bella Finley sees the first pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Nice hop there. Easy play by the shortstop, beats Bella Finley out by a step. Little 6-3 put out there for Bella in her first at bat today. Here comes number 99, McKenna Dicker. You heard Paige talk last night about how she hasn't been hitting. She had a little thumb injury earlier in the year. Pitched beautiful games, but was not able to grip the bat tight enough to hit. She's pitcher Lucy Schlachter starts her off with a strike on the outside corner. Right there on the outside corner. Sterling Real Estate Replay there. Appreciate Tanya Chambers sponsoring our replay camera today. That was a ball. Looked like a repeat from the first pitch. Vernia fans in blue over here saying that was the same pitch. Pitch number 3. Up in the strike zone there for second strike. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Ground ball to second baseman. Took a nice hop for her, easy play for her. Second out there, McKenna Dicker with 4-3 in her at bat. Brings us back up to the top for Addie Shesso, number 2. See if she can start the rally off, 2-out rally here in the bottom of the second inning. Inside pitch there. That's the one Paige likes to throw. That was It was up and in there a little bit on her hand. She decided to let it go by, but it caught the inside corner there. Tried to chop that fastball on the outer half in the foul ball there, back over the umpire's shoulder for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See the catcher there want the ball outside here. Little change of pace inside. Chops it to first base. 3 up, 3 down for the Bears in that inning. More words from our sponsor and we'll be back.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Hill Country Propane Incorporated, Segner's Jewelers with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave, Security State Bank and Trust, and by Strayer and Offers Incorporated.
Welcome back to Dripping Springs Softball Stadium. Game 2, 4A Region 4 area round playoff game. The winner of the series today will be set to battle the winner of the Toluso Midway El Campo series. Next week, we're getting into May, which got to stay tuned for these softball playoff series because we got things happening around FHS and the schools. You never know when next week's series might be Wednesday, might be Friday, might be Saturday. Here we go, fly ball there by number 28. Diving catch by Ava Stewie in center field. I'm looking at the flag. It's blowing out, but the ball stayed up felt like it was hitting into a tailwind. It hung up long enough for Ava to come in and make a sliding catch there for out number 1. That was number 28, Abby Lundeen, with the fly out 8. Brings up number 19, Kayla Soriano. Got a single to center field last at bat. First pitch from McKenna is a little screwball changeup there. Had a little side spin to it. Heading out to the outside corner there with a little changeup. Got her out on her front foot. She let it go for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Comes the pitch from McKenna Dicker. Up and in for ball 2. It's number 19, Kayla Soriano, up to bat for the Vernia Bears. Well, ground ball, 5-6 hole there to Riley McGuffey. Low throw, but a great scoop by Lauren Fuegi. Great play there by the first baseman to go to her backhand side and scoop that one out of the, I almost said out of the dirt, but it's off the turf. Nice consistent hop the turf gives you there. So 6-3 for that put out. That brings up number 23, Lucy Schlachter. She started off the second inning with a single to left field. Now she comes up here with 2 outs. Pop fly there to Brenda Wolf at third base. 3 up, 3 down there for McKenna Dicker and her defense. Gets us a 0 up there. First 0 on the scoreboard there for the Lavernia Bears. Heading to the bottom of the third, 3-3 ball game. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Moore Supply Company and the Facets of Fredericksburg, Edward Jones, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, Tanya Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group, and by the Fredericksburg Veterinary Center.
And here we are back for the bottom of the third in a 3-3 tie ball game. Got a minute here to talk about the sponsors of Billy's.live. As you see the commercials, please go visit them around town. If you were listening yesterday during the lightning delay, you heard me go on a little soapbox about what Billy's Live does for our community, our athletic programs at FHS. So much that Paige and his crew does for our Battling Billy community. I told him, these young ladies started watching Billy's Live when they were in elementary and middle school, aspiring to be Battling Billy softball players, and here they are on a Saturday afternoon playing in the playoffs. Up the bat, number 5, Lauren Fuegi. Great play, great stop. Can she beat it out? Nice play there by the shortstop. She's got nice range out there, made a nice little play to her right. To her left, up the middle. Lauren beat it out there to first base for a single. Nice start here for the Billies. That brings up number 6, Ava Stewie. See if the replay catches it there. Yeah, nice stop. Just couldn't get enough on that throw. Ava Stewie there with a sacrifice. 1-3. Moves runner Lauren Fuegi over to second base. Brings up number 19, Madison Wright. Her last at bat. She put a ball up there to the scoreboard, snuck it right under the scoreboard for a home run. Schlechter now is going to start her low and away for ball 1. That was the old swinging bunt there by Ava Stewie. Give her a sacrifice. Yep. Great replay there on the Sterling White. Oh, a little base hit there for Madison Wright. It's going to bring home Lauren Fuegi. Tough play there by the first baseman going to her right. The backhand couldn't get it, but got enough of her glove to push it to the left, to the left of the second baseman. Our courtesy runner now is going to be Abigail Finley, I believe, for Madison Wright. Nice single and an RBI there gives Madison Wright her 3rd RBI of the day. So Brenda Wolf, number 44, steps up to the plate with 1 out. And Abigail Finley at first base. See if she can keep this rally going. Brenda Wolf up to bat. Sophomore Brenda Wolf. Seems like she's already played a lot of softball games. We're giving Coach Dietrich flashing some numbers here. Everybody's looking at their cards. We got it. Here's the play. The pitch is low and away in the left-hand batter's box over there. Ball 1 for sophomore Brenda Wolf. Right fielder's really playing back, almost on the warning track. Got a stolen base attempt by Abigail Finley, and she's thrown out on the base paths. Nice throw and catch there by Vernia. That throw led the shortstop over right to where Abigail was sliding, in a bang-bang play there with the tag. Big fan of being aggressive on the bases, though, because that was a perfect throw. You see Abigail going into her slide. It was into the second base side of it. If that throw goes to the other side of the bag or a little lower. Abigail is safe there, but perfect catch and throw there by Vernia. Gets us the second out. First pitch there, I'm sorry, 2-0 count there. Pitch to Brindle with a foul ball over first base side dugout. Brings us to 2-1 count with 2 outs. Nobody on the bases. Saying that right fielder's really playing deep out there. The scouting report, they're pitching Brindle away. The right fielder better be live. Brindle does a great job of hitting to all parts of the field. And the wind's blowing out there. Let's see if she can hit one into the gap out there. Would be great. Keep this, or start a 2-out rally. Oh, go inside corner. Ground ball there to the shortstop. Safe at first base. Nice play, though, there by Kinsey Soriana at shortstop. Backhand play to her right, but made it a long throw across the diamond. And Brindle shows some speed there. Yep, safe. Nice call there by the first base umpire. Replay, the Sterling Real Estate replay there confirms the call. So now we got 2 outs, and Sydney Meyer up to bat. Takes ball 1 low. Sydney got jammed in her last at bat. Fly ball to shortstop for an out. See what she can do here. Setting up outside off the end of the bat for a foul ball. Umpire checks on the catcher. Kind of took one off the shoulder there. Says she's okay. Number 23, Lucy Schlachter in the circle. Number 1, Graceland Spain doing a great job behind the plate for Vernia today. Ball low brings us to a 2-1 count. Miss Spain back here behind the plate. She wants the ball outside half of the plate. She's setting up in the left-handed batter's box. And there she goes sliding out again. Ball 4. To Sydney Meyer, draws a walk in her second at bat. But now the scoreboard operator was right. The scoreboard operator was right. The count was 2-1. Now, yeah, Miss Christie Wright keeping our scoreboard for. She's always right, and we have a little disagreement here between the umpires about what is going on. Play is dead. Some of the dads are saying she was stealing on ball 4. So if she was stealing on a pitch, I'm going to see if Paige from the truck can dial up the replay. Coach Dietrich trying to sneak in there to hear what the umpires are saying. But so what we had was 2 balls, 1 strike was the count. We had a ball to Sydney. She takes off the first. It really was not a steal. The dads in the crowd, of course, want to steal. We want the runner at second. I think the dads in the crowd convinced the second base umpire that she took off before the walk. We're not going to tell them we have something different on replay, but it doesn't matter. Here we go. So now we got a 3-1 count, right? 3-1 count for Sydney Meyer. She had to go back. She went all the way down the first without her bat. Had to go back to the dugout, get her bat. Appreciate Christy Wright keeping scoreboard for us from the bleachers. She's always right. So now we've got 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. And there's ball 4. A little round of applause. We got it right. Ball 4. So after all of that, we go a walk, and the runner goes to second base. So here we go. 2 outs. Brings up number 10, junior Riley McGuffey. See if she can get the rally going. Keep this 2-out rally going and get an RBI here, Riley. That right fielder still playing deep over there. I expect the ball to be pitched to the outer half like it was. There's strike 1. to Riley. She didn't really like that one out there on the bottom half. See if she can get a pitch here. She can drive somewhere. Right over the middle of the plate, sends a fly ball out to the center fielder. Makes the catch for out number 3. That'll do it for the Billies here in the the bottom of the third. Scored 1 to take a 1-run lead at 4-3. We'll be back after another word from our sponsors.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
All right, up to bat for La Vernia here is number 0, Allie Burton, who flew out to right field in her first at bat in the second inning. Here she comes up in the top of the 4th. The Billies have a 4-3 lead. McKenna's waiting to get a number from the dugout to start the top of the 4th inning here. Billies have a 4-3 lead. Here we go. Ground ball to second baseman. A little check swing. Out at second base. Left-handed batter put a good run there. Almost got it. Almost got a base hit, but it's a 4-3 put out there by Bella Finley. Brings up number 1, Graceland Spain, the catcher. She drew a 4-pitch walk last at bat. Let's see the replay here. Woo! That was close. Put the umpire down there. Set out. So we got the first out here at top of the 4th. McKenna Dicker starts it off to the catcher, Graceland Spain. Nice little curveball there. Snuck it right under the bag. Coach Schonert and down at third base, back looks at her and goes, "Why are you swinging at that?" I tell you, La Vernia, I think the strategy today was let's be aggressive up there at the plate and swing. And oh, yeah, umpire got it right. Umpire's always right. Paige, look at that. Nice replay. Nice replay there. Second swinging strike there by Spain. McKenna's keeping that ball on the inner half of the plate here. Here at this at bat for her. Graceland drew a walk the first time. Now she finds herself in the hole. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, a little off speed, up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McKenna toes the rubber. Here we go. Inside again for ball 2. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. McKenna's been throwing her some little junk, spinning on the inside. Hard line drive shot there. 1 hop to Brenda Wolf at third base. First out of the inning. Nice play there by Brenda. I'm sure Paige is going to show that one again. It was pulled hard to the third baseman. 1 hop. Nice play there by Brindle. Throws it across the diamond to Laren Fuege at first base for the out. (5-3) on the put out there. Here comes the replay. Yeah, nice grab there by Brindle to her right. That's why the third baseman's got a little bit larger mitt over there. You need every inch of that to get that ball when it's coming at you hot. Inside there for ball 1. Brianna Ferris in the second inning had a single in her first at bat. Kenna starts her off inside there for ball 1. See what she does here for ball 2. Her second pitch is low for ball 2. Brianna Ferris is the DP today. Base hit in her first at bat. Here we go with the third pitch of this at bat. Snuck it over the screen, almost in our press box again. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs, nobody on base here in the top of the 4th inning with the Billies leading 4-3. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Easy toss over to first base. For the 1-3 put out. 3 up, 3 down again for the Billies on defense. Will be coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th with a 4-3 lead.
Arizola's mission is to provide the community of Fredericksburg and the surrounding hill country with peace of mind, knowing they can contact one company to complete any project with honesty, perfection, and quality. Whether you need plumbing, construction, or home services, we are committed to upholding these values. Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, 830-998-4336.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Here we go to the top of the 4th. Billy's clinging to a 4-3 lead. Looking to extend that lead a little bit here in the bottom of the 4th. First up will be number 11, Bella Finley. Hit a ground ball to the shortstop in her first at bat today. Couldn't see that from my vantage point, but it looked a little low for ball 1. It was over the heart of the plate, must have been low. Line drive to the left fielder, right at her for out number 1. The left field foul pole out there sitting at 190. Hey, Paige in the truck, if you can hear me, is that Pastor Clint out there at 191 feet back there? No, yeah, he's moved from center field over to the Reed's Cleaner sign over there. There we start with number 99, McKenna Dicker. And her first at bat, McKenna went ground ball to the second baseman. Oh, she got that one. Bounced it over the head of the pitcher. Beats it out. Another nice play there by Kinsey Soriano at the shortstop. Tell you, this turf, ball will bounce on this turf. Bounce it over the pitcher's head. There's Pastor Clint. How about that? Always supporting the Battling Billies with the behind the camera. And I see he's got a hat on because he tends to get sunburned like the rest of us. So good to see Pastor Clint out there. Always making highlight videos. You can see those on Instagram, and he shows them on Wednesday nights to his youth group. I thought I might have to give him a hard time. I thought he retired from the youth ministry, but Coach Dietrich down there saying 1 out. Guess there was some confusion about number of outs. A fly ball by Bella was out number 1. McKenna, a single to the shortstop. Brings up Addie Chesso. Strike 1. Addie had a single to lead off the game. Came around to score the first run. Then hit a ground ball to the first baseman. See what she can do here. Oh, got a little bunt action. Let's see if she can get a bunt down. Last night she dropped a beautiful bunt about 4 feet in front of the plate, but it's called out because her right or left foot snuck out there outside the batter's box. She tried to sneak a bunt in there to use her speed, try to beat it out. Here we go. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Outside curveball there, right under the bat for a strikeout swinging for Shesso. Brings up Laren Fuegi. Ground ball to the shortstop and a base hit in the 5-6 hole last time up to bat for Laren. Snap throw down there to first base. I didn't catch that change. Can't see the number there. Is that number 12? Nora Shesso running down there at first base for McKenna Dicker, the pitcher. Nice steal there by Nora. It's going to go down as defensive indifference because the ball got away from the catcher. No throw down there second, but now Laren finds a duck on the pond, as we say, with 2 outs. Try to drive home Nora. Chopped right off the plate. Goes behind the plate for a foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still a hitter's count here with 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside and high. Three balls, 1 strike here for Laren. She's chomping at the bit here to get another RBI. Help out that defense with a 5-3 lead. Keep this rally going. Popped up. Second baseman drifts out. Makes out number 3 for the Billies. End of 4. Billies staying ahead by a little bit by a score of 4-3. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Well, hey there, friends. This is Paige Finley from Billy's Live, and I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about the FISD Education Foundation, established to offset the $26 million annually that are taken away by the state's recapture program. That's 42% of our FISD taxes. By the end of 2023, the foundation had given a chunk of that back, over $635,000. So do me a favor, when you're thinking about where to give your hard-earned dollars, consider supporting one of the best, the FISD Education Foundation.
Welcome back to Dripping Springs Softball Stadium, where we're in Game 2 of the best 2 out of 3 series of the area round of Region 4 4A playoffs. Battlin' Billies have a 4-3 lead over Vernia. They also have a 1-0 lead in the game count. So if they win this game, they will advance to the regional semifinals to take on the winner of the Tuliso Midway El Campo Series. Lavernia's fighting, trying everything they can and get this to a 3rd game, which will take place 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game 2. We start the top of the 5th with number 4, Maddie Duncan, the center fielder for Lavernia. Took ball number 1. You see she's back of the box, away from the plate. She's going to slap that ball right to Liv Dunlap. It goes in her glove and out of her glove as she was going to her left toward the left field foul line. Played it perfect, just couldn't squeeze it in her glove. Billies with their 3rd error of the game puts the leadoff runner on base here. Maddie Duncan gets on base, and here comes Emily Duncan, the sophomore left fielder. We hit a line drive to second base, her first at bat, and then a pop-up to second base. Bella Finley at second base needs to be ready here for, see what Emily Duncan does here. Pop-up to the shortstop, calling the ball. Nice play there by Riley McGuffey on a fly ball on the windy day. That brings up number 29, Kenzie Soriano. Up to the plate. But I think their best hitter on the season, hitting up close over 600 on the season. We got our FO6 today, but an RBI. She comes up to the plate with 1 out. 1 out and runner on first. First pitch there. Close on the inside. Yeah. A little drop ball action there. Maddie back behind the plate was trying to frame that all she could. It was a little low. Ground ball up the middle here, Bella. Yeah, got her. Nice little flip there to Riley McGuffey, covering the bag on short. I think Bella could have come through the ground ball, picked it up, and ran through the base, but nonetheless, a little scoop there. Goes fielder's choice, 4-6 for the out. That brings up number 28, Abby Lundeen, as we see here. Ooh. Yep, short toss. Short toss there to Riley, standing on the bag for the force out at second base. Brings up Abby Lundeen. A little change up there. Woo! Oh no. He let that one go as a ball. I think that was right through the box myself, but I'm not calling balls and strikes up here. We got 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch on the way. Inside and low. Maddie Wright keeps taking a peek down there. Had Kenzie Soriano at first base, taking a big lead. Snap throw coming, throw behind her, maybe get her for the 3rd out. But here we go with 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. McKenna gets her sign. Here comes the pitch. A little curveball on the outside corner, just a little bit outside for ball 3. Addie Lundeen hit a home run last night. If I'm not mistaken, she's a freshman. She got really excited running first base after that home run last night. Let's see, ground ball to Brenda Wolf at third base for an easy throw. Ball was hit so hot. That was an easy throw across the plate, across the diamond, sorry, for out number 3. Vernia threatens, but no runs in the top of the 5th. Billies with a 4-3 lead. We'll be right back with more action.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle & Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
All right, back in Dripping Springs. Here we go with the first pitch in the bottom of the 5th. Ground ball over the pitcher's head, shortstop. Woo! We've had a lot of those close plays go the Billies' way today. And they're all first base umpires on them, but we're challenging him down there. That was another close play. Well, Coach Herbert's going to come across now and talk to Coach Dietrich about something. But you can see, yeah, safe at first base on the replay. But Kinsey Soriano put a little extra on that throw. Great job there. Who was that? Oh, that was Ava Stewie. They're not going to throw out Ava Stewie on a ground ball shortstop. She flashes that track speed. And safe at first base for a single. It brings up Madison Wright, a little small ball attempt here at a attempted bunt there by Madison Wright. I'm going to try to get a little insurance run here. Coach Dietrich dialing up some small ball. I like it. Let's squeak out another run. Madison right here with a no ball, 1 strike count. Ground ball to second baseman. She dives, gets out in the gap. Ava slid, pops up, runs to third, slides again and pops up. A base hit there by Madison Wright. Gets us runners at first and third. Great. You know, last night at the game, we could tell Madison Wright was a little frustrated. She was 0 for 3 last night and just couldn't barrel it up. But it's the game of softball, the game of baseball. You're always going to get another opportunity, and she's making the most of it tonight. She's 3 for 3 with a home run and 2 singles. There's number 25, Morgan McGuffey, across from the first base dugout to third base to courtesy run. Oh, no, that's not a courtesy run. Used to seeing Ava Stewie get a courtesy runner when she's pitching, but she's playing center field. I'm sure Morgan will come in and run. I would expect Ava to. I would expect Morgan or Ava to enter back the game, but we're watching Ava walk out there to the bullpen. So she's going to go get loose. Maybe that's what Coach Herbert ran across the diamond a while ago and said, hey, remember we talked about Ava pitching the 6th and 7th inning today. Do we want her to run the bases or go warm up? So she made a nice job going first to third on that single there by Madison. So now they got her out of the game warming up. First and third action, a throw down, safe at second base. I got a courtesy runner in there for Madison. We had Morgan over at third, Morgan McGuffey at third, but I didn't catch the courtesy runner. That's Abigail Finley, number 1. Stolen base there. Nice job by Abigail. Yeah. Got 2 freshmen on the base paths here now for the Billies. And number 44, sophomore Brenda Wolf up. Did not like that inside corner pitch. Umpire did for called strike. We got a 1-1 count. No outs. Runners at second and third. I don't know where that might have crossed the plate as a strike. Fly ball here to center field. Is it going to get over the center fielder's head off the wall? She's going to go into second on double. Drives in an RBI. Makes the score 5-3. Abigail did a great job there of base running. She kind of went halfway. It was fly ball to center field. Do I tag? Do I run? Kind of went halfway, made her way back. Took off to third, but the center fielder played it right. Made it look like she had a bead on the ball and was going to catch it. Brundle kind of snuck in behind the throw. I think the infield was yelling 4-4-4, and the shortstop had it. All she had to do was really turn and tag out Brundle, but Brundle sneaks in there. Now we have up number 20, Sydney Meyer. Got a no-out rally going here with 1 run across the plate so far in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, you can see on the replay there, Abigail stayed on the bag. Did look like the center fielder was going to catch it. Ground ball to shortstop. Tough play. We're going to score a run, but we're going to get Brindle in a rundown here, and Pickle. Make them throw it, Brindle. There we go. We're still running. They drop it. Now we're going to go. There we go. Brindle was in the rundown long enough. To get, I guess that was Sydney Meyer, number 20, in the rundown long enough to replace Brindle at second base. So that was a fielder's choice there for Sydney Meyer. Coach Dietrich's going to take a minute and talk about base running with Sydney. You got a Pickle going on between second and third. He's telling her, get your rear end there on second base so we can keep someone in scoring position. So that's what happened. We're good. So we got number 20, Sydney Meyer, down at second base. We got one out, and up to bat is Riley McGuffey. We did score a run there. Got another RBI for Sydney to make the score 6-3, high and outside to Riley. Starts to count at 1 ball, no strikes. Billy's trying to put some insurance runs on the board here. Ava Stewie in the bullpen out there warming up. See if she comes in for the 6th inning. Ooh, Riley McGuffey going to drive the ball. Home run, Riley McGuffey. 2-run RBI home run for number 10, junior Riley McGuffey. Nice high five there by Dietrich. We're going to jump on the plate and celebrate. Makes the score 8-3. Nice swing there by Riley. Got that ball up in the zone, put a little charge on it with a little backspin, and it just hung and hung. Got in that jet stream out there. You can see the flag blowing out. Left fielder runs out of room. That's about, center field's 210. Left field pole's 190. I think in the gap is probably 200 at about a 10-foot high fence. I think Pastor Clint got a good view of that one as it went by him. Another hard-driven ground ball. Safe for Bella Finley. She beats it out for a single. I think the pitcher slowed that ball down long enough for the second baseman to get it, make a play on it. Bella beats it out for a base hit. Keeps this rally going. We're going to restart a new one here with one out. Bella Finley at first base. Brings up number 99, the pitcher, McKenna Dicker. We see Brenda Wolf's brother walking back with that home run ball for Riley McGuffey. A little souvenir there. Snap throw down the first. Bella gets back in plenty of time. Here we go, 1 out, 1-0 count to 9-hole hitters, McKenna Dicker. A little late on that swing, foul ball right behind the plate. Right off the end of the bat, and the catcher's shin guard there. Nice job there by Paige in the truck, using the Sterling Real Estate replay to show us why the catchers wear shin guards. Stolen base by number 11, Bella Finley. Puts another runner in scoring position. Sterling Way Real Estate replays coming. There it comes on the stolen base. Nice throw down there, but just a little short. Nice steal there by Bella Finley. Oh, I think Coach Schoenert from Vernia is going to go out and ask the first base umpire, hey, did she leave early? I think she left early. What do you think? Yeah. That's what they're talking about. But if he would have saw her leave early, he would have made the play right away, or made the call right away. I don't know what we're talking about here. He says something to the home plate umpire, and the home plate umpire is going to walk across the diamond here. He's going to talk to Coach Herbert in the first base box. They want they don't like something going on over there in the dugout. And you can hear the bells. It might be Steve Miller over there with his bell. The umpire doesn't like. So Steve, Steve's not listening to me, but if he could hear me, I say, Steve, just put the ball away. Just keep yelling, sure, Phillies win. So here we go with the pitch, line drive, just foul. Off the end of the bat, almost caught first base bag over there, but goes a little right of the bag for a foul ball. So let's reset here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Number 11, Bella Finley out at second base. Billy's with 4 runs here in the bottom of the 5th to stretch the lead from 4-3 to 8-3. Low for ball 3. Full count here coming from McKenna Dicker. She can get on base here. We get to the top of the lineup with Addie Shesso on deck. Foul ball. While we recollect that foul ball, we're going to sneak peek in here at the FISD Education Foundation.
The Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation wants you to know that every dollar counts. Give today at FISDkids.org.
Thank you for Education Foundation, everything they do for the Battling Billies. Ball 4 there from McKenna Dicker. I expect a courtesy runner. Coach Dietrich's calling time. Here comes the courtesy runner. Trying to find a courtesy runner out there. That pitch was high and outside. Well, number 12, Nora Shesso goes out. Coach Dietrich plugged in some different runners earlier in the inning, so got to be sure Nora didn't go pinch run. It's a courtesy runner, but Coach Schonert from Lavernia comes out. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. While they make that pitching change, we'll cut away for some ads from our sponsors.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battling Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA Civic.
Welcome back here to Dripping Springs Stadium. I don't like to be in the shot hardly ever, but special thanks to this lady here, Paige Sandahl, assistant softball coach at Dripping Springs High School. Was a hell of a pitcher back in the day herself, but she's the reason we have internet today. Because we pull up to Dripping Springs, we didn't have any internet. Without that, we would not have this game on the air, but she came through, contacted Kevin, the IT guy. Lesson in life is always have a good relationship with the IT guy. Yep, so we got on live here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Good softball game so far. We got number 28, not Allie Burton. That's Abby Lundeen in the circle. She came in last night and pitched well for Lavernia. We got 1 ball, 2 strike. And they have struck out Addie Shesso for the second time by keeping that ball away from her in the other batter's box. And a little screwball action there running away from Addie. She has a hard time as a slapper stopping your hands. That's the best way to get a slapper out from the circle. So here we go with 2 outs. Laren Fuegi. Paige is saying from the trailer, there's no way she got hit. It's once a game, right? Like, at least once a game she gets hit. Her on-base percentage has got to be like 700 or 800. She's either hitting 300 or yeah, that's got to hurt the big toe. But she goes down to first base to load the bases here with 2 outs, and number 6, Ava Stewie, up to bat. And she turns one foul. Making sure that third base dugout's awake over there. So I think Ava Stewie started. I think Laren started this inning. We've batted around here in the bottom of the 5th. Jump out to an 8-3 lead. Strike 2. There to Ava. Let's see if we can extend this rally. We got bases loaded, 2 outs. 3-hole hitter Ava Stewie up to bat. And chops it foul. It's a little bit out in front. Dads and grandpas giving number 6 Ava Stewie a little encouragement. Down there, gotta wait. Let that ball travel. Ooh, she just missed that one. It's a foul ball right over the screen toward the concession stand. You know, back in my day, you get that foul ball, you got a stick of gum. But now the softballs are like $50 a piece, so we can't. Bring them back. So here we go. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Ava Stewie. Bases loaded. 8-3 lead. See if we can extend this lead with this pitch. Right to the third baseman. She steps on the bag for the 3rd out. And she was a little confused how many outs there were. Billy's plate 4 in the bottom of the 5th to extend their lead to 8-3. More words from our sponsors before we come back for the 6th and the 7th inning.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
We are back at Dripping Springs High School. Game 2 of the area round playoffs. Billies have a 1-0 lead in the game count. And an 8-3 lead on the scoreboard here in game 2. Ava Stewie went out to the bullpen to warm up a little bit just to get loose just in case she's needed later. But right now, with a 5-run lead, McKenna Dicker comes out to try to get through 6 innings, maybe 7 to get the complete game win. Here we go with the first pitch of the top of the 6th. High and outside for ball 1. Got number 19 in the box for Vernia. Ooh, right at the top of the strike zone. Kayla Soriano, the second baseman. Go back up there. Check down the first base and no swing for a 2-0 count. A little behind here, Kayla Soriano. Kenna Dicker going to try to come back here Third pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out over shortstop's head, right into the triangle between shortstop, left field, center field for a base hit. Second hit there for Kayla Soriano for the day. Number 23, Lucy Schlachter, started the game in the circle. I think she's now at first base. She and Abby Lundeen just switched defensive positions. Here we go with no outs, runner at first base. Nice curveball on the outside corner for strike one. There's Coach Herbert in the right-hand side there, calling pitches, flashing numbers. Got the number, here comes the second pitch of this at-bat. Line drive down in the corner of left field, bounces off the wall. Addie Shesso gets it back into the infield quickly. The Bears aren't going to go away quietly, we know that. Very good, solid ball team, especially on offense. They're going to put some pressure on the defense. You got no outs, runners are second and third. Coach Dietrich comes out, gives McKenna Dicker a handshake, pat on the back, tap on the head, say good job, girl. Calls in senior Ava Stewie from center field. We'll see what other defensive adjustments we're making, but Ava got the win last night at Hayes High School in game one. Gave up 3 runs, put a lot of zeros on the board. The Bears put a charge in the ball, and I think that was the 5th inning last night where they hit 2 home runs, double off the wall for 3 runs. And she settled down and struck out 10 last night. When all was said and done, she got the win and 10 strikeouts, gave up 3 runs. Look of determination on her face as she comes from center field. We're going to try to close out the series here with an 8-3 lead. While she warms up, we're going to take a quick ad from one of our sponsors.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
And we're back here in the top of the 6th inning. Ava Stewie enters the game in the circle for the Battling Billies with an 8-3 lead. Number 0, Allie Burton, steps in the box. Fastball high from Ava Stewie. Gets the number from Coach Herbert. Over there by the dugout. Here comes pitch 2. Up high again. Ava's adrenaline's pumping pretty high. She got to settle down here. Bring the ball a little bit lower down. Lower. Settle down here. Start throwing the strikes. Pound the zone. Likes that one. Took a little bit off. Hit the top of the zone there to make it a 2-1 count. A traditional left-hand batter here, the back of the box, feet steady. Gonna try to drive some runs in here for Vernia. Ooh, that looked like it was over the plate. Must have been low from my angle. Sterling Real Estate Replay has the ball low. Nice drop ball there by Ava. A lot of motion, a lot of movement on that pitch. See what she spins up here. Curveball out. Outer half, got the out, but an RBI there for Allie Burton on the ground ball with shortstop. Always tough for the shortstop when that runner at second steps over the top of the ball. Not really sure where that ball is going to end up. It ended up in Riley McGuffey's glove, makes a good throw across the diamond to Laren Fuege for the out. Gives us 1 out. First run of the evening for the Bears. That was Allie Burton with an RBI. 6-3 put out, brings up Graceland Spain, their catcher. She has walked. And a hot shot to third base that Brenda Wolf made a great play on earlier. Starts the at-bat with a ball high and away for ball one. Strike on the outside corner. Evens the count at 1-1. We might need to send a message out to Pastor Clint to move back to the left field pole. We were getting some good, we were having good vibes when he was over there. But he's back in center field. He's going to have a good angle of that strike zone as well. But Billy's live camera has a good angle of it also, and that was a ball. Did not miss by much. 2-1 count, 1 out, runner at third. Ground ball to second base. Going to get another run home. Trading runs for outs here. Makes the score 8-5. It gives us a 4-3 put out there for the catcher number 1, but an RBI. 2 outs, nobody on. The DP comes up, Brianna Farias. There's a base hit and a ball right back to the pitcher for an out. If I remember right, last night, I think Ava Stewie struck her out twice. Here comes the first pitch from Ava. Little curveball high in the zone for a strike. There's Coach Herbert going hook 'em horns 4-5. I know yesterday my phone blew up with daughter Kristen in Kansas City saying I did a great job. I don't know about that, but I know the Herbert girls are cheering on Dad and the team. The grandkids are yelling for Opa. So here we go with a 1-1 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Rise ball for strike 2. Top of the 6th, Billy's with an 8-5 lead. 2 outs, nobody on, 2 strikes on the board. And a swinging strike 3 to end the inning. The Bears put up 2 runs on the top of the 6th, make the score 8-5. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.life. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
Back to Dripping Springs High School for game 2, bottom of the 6th. There's a picture of the team from the send-off yesterday. Great times, but playoffs. There's nothing like playoff softball, playoff volleyball, playoff basketball. Good times. It's a culmination of all the hard work you put in. As the season goes, they're having a good time. Let's see if we can get some insurance runs here. And there's Coach Herbert and Coach Dietrich. This was a shot that the grandkids could not believe Coach Herbert put those glasses on. That was for the grandkids. Opa's having a good time. So here we go. Bottom of the 6th, score 8-5. That looks like number 19, Madison Wright, in the box. And try to get Ava Stewie some insurance runs for the top of the 7th. Ball high. Well, hitters count here at 2-0. A little outside there for ball 3. Three-0 count. 4 pitch walk there for Madison Wright. Continues her 3-for-3 day. The home run and 2 base hits and 3 RBI. Oh, got a courtesy runner over there for Madison, number 1, Abigail Finley. Gabby has 1 or 2 steals on the day. See if Coach Dietrich puts her in motion here, trying to squeak out an insurance run. Number 44, Brenda Wolf up to bat. I got her for a double and 2 singles today. Signs coming from Coach Dietrich over there in third base box. We're ready. Brundle up in the box. She's going to attempt to bunt, throw down behind Abigail. Back in plenty of time. Coach Dietrich there in the left-hand side of your frame, flashing some more signs. See what we're going to dial up here. Stolen base attempt by Abigail. Safe. Bang, bang play there at second base. Remember the last time the throw was up the line, second base. They tagged her on her way by. This time, throw was right on top of the bag. She snuck in. Great slide there by Abigail to the back of the bag, away from the tag. So Olivia Finley was giving me lessons in the chat. I guess she texted Abigail, told her how to slide there on her next stolen base attempt. Was successful. 2 ball, 1 strikeout here to Brenda Wolf. Ball low and away for ball 3. Seen Brenda Wolf play here softball for 2 years for the Battle Billy so far. This ball's close to the plate. She's going to give it a ride, but she takes the walk. Continues her 3-for-3 day also. Brings up DP number 20, senior Sydney Meyer. No outs, runners at first and second. It's funny watching Coach Dietrich flash signs. A while ago he was flashing numbers. Now he's flashing signs. Good bunt there by Sydney. Throw back, trying to get Abigail sneaking off third, but she's back in plenty of time. Sack bunt there by Sydney Meyer. Ray gives her a hand for a job well done on the bunt. Brings up Riley McGuffey. That ball she hit last inning might still be flying out there. Woo! Riley saw the first pitch. Line drive over to the third base dugout, sent their coaches hopping. Got to pay attention. There's nothing like standing in the dugout, sitting on the bucket when a ball comes screaming at you. You don't really know which way to go. Been in that situation many times where the ball's in flight and you go, oh, am I going to go to my left? Am I going to go to my right? When the ball finds you. Oh. High and outside for strike 2. 1 out, runners at second and third for Riley. Got two RBI and home run of the day. Maybe a little base hit here, scores 2 more for her. Ooh. That ball might have hit her right in the belly button if she wouldn't have swung at it. And she swings at it for a foul ball, stays alive. Umpires needing 2 more softballs. Here we go with an 0-2 count and 1 out. Gracelyn Spain, their catcher again, setting up on the river, almost in the batter's box. Riley stays alive with a little cue ball off the end of the bat. These bats are cracking me up. It looks like Riley has an Easter bat. A little yellow and pink action for the season, right? Springtime bat. There's a good shot of Riley. She likes pink, I think. What do y'all think? No, staying alive here with another foul ball. Yeah, it looks like a little Easter special. Coach Sandahl up here told me that the bat is called a pink lemonade. To match her pink armband, the pink, the sleeves, the bat. Oh, where did that get her? Off the knob of the pink lemonade bat. I was telling Paige last night, I saw a meme where in a baseball game, curveball over the batter's head. Yeah, she tries to get that. She tries to get it out of the way, but off the knob. But I saw a curveball over a batter's head. He ducks, hits the bat, lands out 4 feet in front of the plate, and he gets a bunt, base hit. But that ball off the knob goes wide to the dugout for a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes, and another foul ball. Umpire's out of softballs again. The Billies over in the first base dugout go scrambling looking for those foul balls. To about 8 pitches here in this at bat for Riley. Catcher sets up outside again. Throws it to the mitt, but just wide in the left-hand batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Oh, run Riley. Throw down to first. Nice change up there. Nice change up there by Addie Lundeen. Struck out Riley McGuffey. Brings up number 11, Bella Finley. Had a single in her last at bat. 2 outs here for number 11, Bella Finley. Abby Lundeen is ready for the pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Umpire's been real consistent on those corners today. We have the advantage of that nice strike box there on the screen. Nice stop there by Graceland Spain. Yep. That ball spins on the turf and bounces right off the heel of the glove. Keeps it in her chest. Great job. Great job there. Umpires. Riley McGuffey hit about 10 foul balls. We're going to get some softballs in the game that the pitcher likes. Two balls, no strikes for Bella Finley. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Ground ball over to the dugout. The Vernia coach is ready for this one. That right fielder still tucked almost to the warning track in front of that state semifinal sign back there. Leaves a big old gap out there in right center field. Ball low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, there's the right field. She's playing deep. We'll keep throwing the ball outside again to these right-handed batters. There's a nice line drive. Base hit up the middle. Scores 1. Center fielder has trouble coming up with the ball. No throw to home. Brenda Wolf scores. Base hit, 2 RBI for Bella Finley in the 8 hole. Told Paige last night, it always makes the softball game easier when 8 and 9 batters come through with RBIs and getting on base. It sets up the lineup well for top of the order. So here's number 9 hitter, McKenna Dicker, Got a base hit. Made the shortstop move around last at bat. Beat it out at first base for a single. There we go. Timeout. I think the first baseman calls timeout there to come in and talk to her pitcher. Vernia infield is gathered in the circle to discuss some things. They might be discussing dinner like we were earlier. Having a little powwow saying, let's go, let's get out of this inning. Billies have a 10-5 lead now in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th, push the lead 10-5. McKenna Decker ground ball. Come on, Coach Dietrich. Come on, Coach Dietrich. He doesn't know. He has to know that Coach Mayfield is watching. Coach Mayfield may make him run behind the bus on the way home for this defensive effort. Come on, Coach Dietrich. Knowing Coach Dietrich, he's going to say, I thought the third baseman was going to get it. Yep. Ground ball to second baseman here. Nice hop. Iffy throw for the out to end the bottom of the 6th. Billies with a 10-5 lead. Going to the top of the 7th. Lavernia's got one more shot to try to even the series and the game. Word from our sponsors.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Back to Dripping Springs Stadium. You're seeing two ads there from 2 of our sponsors of Billy's Live. Please head around town. Visit our sponsors. Tell them thank you for sponsoring Billy's Live, what they do for the Battling Billy community and athletics program. Title sponsor there, we saw an ad from our title sponsor today, Diamond Double Specialties and Arrowhead Bank, both big sponsors of Battling Billy's. Sports, fine arts, CTE programs, everything. Ball 1 here to top of the lineup, number 4, senior Maddie Duncan, center fielder. Yeah, foul ball evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Battling Billy defense settled down after making 3 errors early in the game. Playing everything pretty straight away here on defense. 1 ball, 2 strike count now. Slapper had trouble catching up to that ball on the outer half of the plate there. A little curveball action there. She started it wide in the other batter's box, caught the corner. She got her again. Same tight pitch there. Starting it in that other's batter's box, sneaks it into the zone on the backside. It's a little hard to lay off of. Kind of hate to see the senior go down looking there on her, what might be her last at bat for Lavernia Bears. Brings up her sister, sophomore Emily Duncan, playing left field today. She's had a good day in the box, puts the ball in play each time. First pitch inside, ground ball to shortstop, gonna beat it out. That's what a slapper does. Those Duncan sisters are quick. They've done a good job these 2 games at the top of their lineup. That's a classic example there. Pound it in the turf and run like everything. to get to first base before the shortstop can come up throwing. Riley made a great play there. Just half a second late. Gets us a runner at first with 1 out. The Billies with a 10-5 lead. 2 outs away from ending the series. And moving on to the regional semifinals. Davis Stewie in the circle. Bunt attempt. I didn't see a foul ball. Looked like it could have been a foul ball, but got past there. Matt squirted away from Madison over there. So runner goes down to second. I think the umpire might have taken that off the shin. Let's look here at the Sterling Real Estate Group replay. He kind of walks back like he was shaking it off, but gets back there, and here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Low and inside for ball 2. On that pass ball, the Emily Duncan went from first to second. 2 balls, no strikes. Here comes the pitch. Curveball catches the outside corner for strike 1. Number 29 there, Kenzie Soriano. Foot on the back of the batter's box. Drives the ball to Riley McGuffey. Nice stop. Just going to eat it. Keep the ball in the infield. Nice hard-driven ball there. Riley took a good angle. Had to go to her knees to stop it. On the way up, trying to transfer it to her. Trying to transfer it from her glove to her hand. She slipped away, so she just, instead of throwing it into the dugout over there, we're just going to hold it, live to play another day. We'll give Soriano a base hit there. Runners at first and second brings up number 28, Addie Lundeen. Ground ball to shortstop. Going to get the force out at third. There we go. There's the second out of the top of the 7th inning. Nice play there by Riley to another attack the angle, get the ball in the glove, set her feet, throw it over to Brindle covering third base to cut down the lead runner, take the sure out. That brings up number 19, Kayla Soriano. Her twin sisters over there on first base. And Coach from Lavernia's come out. Talking to the first base coach. We're going to get the pitcher off the first base there with a courtesy runner, number 12. Lily Stuvey there is the courtesy runner, number 12. At first base. Umpire's going to let the Battling Billies know. Seems to... Don't know what the confusion is about the courtesy runner, but I had to let Coach Dietrich know. And it might have been, there's no limit on courtesy runners. But all right, here we go. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. We have spotted Kerry Burgess in the first base dugout over there with the Battling Billies. He will be live with the post-game interview. With Coach Dietrich and a few players probably, as we've done in the past. So if and when and counting, we're not counting the eggs in the basket just yet, but we will have a post-game interview with Kerry Burgess after the Billies win. We need 1 more out here. Here we go, girls. Ava Stewie with the pitch. Missed that ball, I think, by the length of the fingernail on my right-hand pinky finger. That ball was on the black. I just said the umpires have been real consistent on the corners, but you might have missed that one. But here we go. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And foul ball. Foul ball that went off of somebody's face mask back here behind home plate. Might have got both of them. Might have went Madison's mitt, helmet, face mask. So everybody's recollected. Here we go with 2 balls, 1 strikes. She's nibbling out there at that corner, but can't quite get the call. Boom. Yeah, double mask shot there from the foul ball. And shout out to the umpires. It's a long day out there getting pounded. A softball, another foul ball that just missed his mask again. Full count, 2 outs. I expect the runners to be moving here. Ava's doing a great job. It's just keep throwing strikes. You got a 5-run lead. Let's get the out here and move on to the next round. Full count pitch. Woo. Nice job there by number 19, Kayla Soriano. Oh. Paige, I might want to see that replay. I don't know if the runner at second base thought there was a strikeout. She comes off. Oh, no. Oh, she thought. Oh, so the runner was a full count. Full count, 2 outs. The runners were in motion. Ball 4 happened. So when ball 4 happens, I think Coach Dietrich is saying she went out of the base path. But, yeah. So we go to a walk. The runner on first got to the middle of the diamond and just, I don't know, she thought it was strikeout, game over. She heads to the dugout and then realizes, I'm going to go back to second base. But softball's a little different than baseball. Softball, you established the base path. Hers just was a little crooked right there. Foul ball there of number 23. Lucy Schlachter is up to bat for the Bears. There we go. We got bases loaded, 2 outs. Lucy Schlachter up to bat. Ava Stewie battling in the circle. Line drive out to Liv. Liv Dunlop makes the catch in right field to end the game. And we got a celebration down there on the first base dugout. Congratulations to the Battling Billies. Congratulations to the La Vernia Bears on a fine season as runner-up of their district and by district champs. There we see both teams will go out, shake hands. And the Battling Billies will be moving on to the regional semifinals to face the winner of the El Campo Rice Birds and the Toulouse Midway. Mascot escapes me right now. Corpus Christi, Toulouse Midway Indians, I think. Anyway, those details will be coming out early next week about when and where the regional semifinals will be played. So stay tuned for the I see Carrie Burgess out there. We will be coming back shortly for the Sterling Real Estate Group post-game show with Carrie Burgess from the Fredericksburg Standard Radio. Stay tuned. Congratulations to the Battling Billies.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front 9 features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back 9 stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at Moore Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Congratulations, by the way. Thank you. This was awesome. All right, I'm Kerry Burgess with the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post and the post-game show on Billy's Live. Great win today. Just your first thoughts overall on start to finish how the team played.
I just thought they came out and balled. So exciting for these girls. And, you know, we get to take the step up. So we talk about the ladder, the stair step, and we get to go to number 3 next weekend and see what happens. So proud of them.
What is the hashtag? It's been Own It, hadn't it, this year? So talk a little bit about that and how the team has responded.
Own it. It's just a thing of accountability, and, you know, everybody's responsible for themselves, number 1, and each other, number 2, and they've really bought into it. And it's a thing that's kind of they've bought into it. So it's kind of carried us along, and it needs to do it another time next weekend.
Yeah. And I was set up for this one. How about that play at third base? You had a shot at it.
Which play? What play? Oh, what, like mine? Oh, well, I expected that girl to make the play. I didn't even hardly make an effort. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm not quite as limber as I used to be,
but it was a great effort.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I could have fallen on my face just as easy.
Oh man. Do you know anything about what's coming up next? Probably don't yet.
Good times. No, El Campo or Tolosa Midway, and they played today, and I have no clue what happened. El Campo won last night, and so whoever we have, you know, I try to tell these girls it's not about them, it's about what we do, and we just got to take care of our own things, and we'll be okay.
Anything else?
Go Billies.
There you go. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Madison, you kind of got things going today. You hit a home run. You've hit a home run just about everything this week. You went to track. I mean, gosh. Thursday, there you are in Austin. You throw over 40 feet again. So, I mean, and here you're back in the softball field. You pick up 2 wins. So you hit a home run, though. I gotta ask you, what did you see? And you told me a little bit off the record that you didn't think it was going to go out.
I really saw the last at-bat. She gave Ava a first pitch strike, so I was looking for it. And I know she's been pitching, like, middle away, so I was looking for that pitch. And then I saw it, and I hit it, and I did not think I hit it solid at all. Like, I thought it was, like, going to be a pop fly to right field, and I was like, no, but it's okay. God's will carried it out, so, yeah.
And it went almost 200 feet. It's 190 on this wall. I think it's about 200 over there. So that was a great hit, and you got things rolling. That put 3 runs on the board off right away in the first and second inning. Talk about how this team is playing over the last 2 games.
We're playing for each other and for the Lord, and we really just have learned that it's about giving it our all, because everything could be our last game, our last practice together, and we don't want it to be. So we want to keep playing together as long as we can.
And for those who don't know how well you did at state, just talk about that experience yesterday.
I got to throw shot put, and I really wasn't throwing well, but I finally decided to throw one out there, a couple, and I threw over 41 again, which was near my PR, which was very exciting for me because I was getting a little disappointed myself, but then I did it, and so I was proud. I got 6, which was what I got last year, so I wasn't upset that I got 6th again.
It's tough competition at state. I mean, I saw some people throwing almost 50.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had no idea how she did that.
Anyway, congratulations on both accounts. Home run today, the big win the last 2 games, and also for your great track season, track and field. All right, we're going to get Riley. I haven't had you on very much this year, but you knock a home run, too, out of the park. So what did you see?
You know, I've kind of been in a little bit of a slump, honestly. I think I've just been kind of in my head at the plate, but I got up there and I was just like, you know, just hit the ball. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You know, you can only go up from there. And she gave me one, and I just hit the ball. And honestly, I didn't really think that I was going to get a hit this game because I've been struggling, but in the dugout, my teammates were lifting me up and my coach was lifting me up, and it just worked out. It was God's plan, so yeah.
Talk about the defensive effort, too. This wasn't a bad team you played. Vernia is typically very stubborn, and you played them hard. But talk about how those last few innings went defensively, because you gave up 3 right away, and then you come back and get just, I don't know, you crunched down, I guess. So talk about that as well. You made big defensive plays, too.
Well, I always tell myself, you know, hitting for me is kind of iffy right now, but I can always be solid on defense. So I just went out there with the mindset of hit me the ball and make a play. And, you know, I had a lot of fun, and I just felt confident with my team. So it was fun.
Anything else?
Go Billies.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Riley. What a great game. Again, the Billies pulled this one out 10-5. The music is loud in my ear, I'll tell you that. But we're going to have the latest on this game, the last 2 games. They battled through weather delays and lightning delays, as you know, on Billy's Live last night. And they pulled out that one 14-3, this one 10-5. So they sweep Vernia. Now we're waiting on El Campo or Toloso Midway, and we'll find that out as time goes on. Of course, Paige will mention that on Billy's Live. And I'll have the latest coming up in next week's edition of the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post. Go Billies. What a great win. They advance to the next round of the playoffs. So we'll root them on as they continue their trip, hopefully their ultimate goal of reaching state. I'm Kerry Burgess. We're going to wrap it up for Billy's Live, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.